You don't know how lucky you are. You don't know how lucky you are to be here today. John, I want to thank you so much for giving me the chance to tell this story at last. I've been holding it inside for so many years. Okay, wow. 1972, NASA had detected an asteroid heading straight for Earth.
No.
And it wasn't going to just make a crater, it was going to destroy the planet and all life on it as we know it. So the President of the United States called me on the phone because he wanted me to calculate or figure out a solution to this problem. So after a few hours of calculations in astrophysics and celestial mechanics, that sort of thing, I figured out a solution to this problem. And what we did, I picked out a spot on the Earth that turned out to be the Great Salt Lake Desert. Not the lake, the desert, where it was big Bonneville Salt Flats. You've heard of this place? Flat area, huge area. And I employed the Air Force, with the President's permission, of course, to drop balloons filled with silver paint, 24/7, to crisscross this lake bed, dropping silver paint balloons onto it. So the entire surface was covered with silver paint, bright silver paint. And then the Army Corps of Engineers breached the Snake River Canyon in Idaho. So the river was diverted south to this Great Salt Lake Desert and covered the entire Silver Lake with a skim of water. And what I created, was the world's largest mirror. Okay? Huge mirror. Because I had figured out the sun on this mirror directed towards this oncoming asteroid would divert millions of joules of radiation, thermodynamic energy into this asteroid and destroy it completely.
Yeah.
But there was this one thing, because the vagaries and arbitraries of the Earth's rotation, revolution, and the speed of this asteroid through the atmosphere, some last-minute calculations would have to be made to make it an accurate hit. So I called my friend Chuck Norris. In fact, he's the last guy who knows this story. Everybody else is dead. And I told him what I needed to have done. So he did exactly what I wanted him to do, which was go to the opposite side of the Earth where K2 is. Him in the Himalayas, right? He was to ascend K2 and get into the push-up position, like this, on top of K2. And I was in contact with him with a walkie-talkie. Because at the exact precise instant, under on my directions, he was to start a series of push-ups. Timed precisely. Because as we all know, I know Mike knows, that when Chuck Norris does a push-up, he's not lifting himself up. He's pushing the Earth away.
Yeah!
That's right. So that solved the precision that we needed to destroy this asteroid. And it worked perfectly. The asteroid was destroyed, and that's why you're here today and not here today. And there was one last thing to kind of tie this up into a ribbon. I love this part of the story. The asteroid was pulverized, you see, so it did no harm. But it continued through the atmosphere towards the Salt Lake that was covered with the silver paint and completely obliterated all the paint. So that is why the desert today is in a pristine condition, and you have no idea what had happened back in 1972. It's back to normal. That's why there's no evidence. Oh, man. John, again, I'm so happy to tell this story. It's been weighing on me for so long, and now you know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.